Hi guys, 1st of October 2022. Last night I had another dream which I believe to be a prophetic dream. Please pray about this. Alright. Well, I'm going to share as much of it as I can remember, but it's like minute details now. I just want to quickly say before I share the dream, you know, I just don't think that, I don't think you guys understand what's coming. Like, I keep saying this and I really do mean it. I just don't think you understand. You know, I'm not meaning that in a rude or disrespectful way. Like, I'm really trying to help you to see it. Let me get into the dream. I was like on a coastline, and there were some people sitting there, like on like this with a table or something. It was a bit strange. And I was sort of going backwards and forwards from like this bay, this coast, like up and down this path. The whole time that I was there, I was very, very, very aware of tsunami risk. I was very aware that any moment a tsunami could come in. And I saw in the dream, I saw that if you live by the coast, or you're on the coast, or you're in, like, you're living there, or there, that it's like you do so at your own risk. Do you understand? Like, maybe the table represented like people living at the coast. They were just like, it was like it was like these people. Yeah, I really believe that that's what that means. Like, this, there was this table with these people, and they were just sort of like living their life, but literally on the beach, you know. Like, it wasn't a beach, it was like a bay. I don't know how to explain it. Like a harbour sort of thing. Well, no, not a harbour. No, it was like a bay. It was definitely like the coastline. And they were like, they were, it's like they were living their lives in the path of a tsunami. You know, like a tsunami could come at any moment, and they were just like, they were just getting on with their lives. But like, could you imagine? And right, as I'm talking to you, I now feel our Lord's presence upon me. Right, so please pray about what I'm saying. Right, I want you to imagine this for a moment. Imagine, you know, where you live, taking the furniture out of your home and walking down to the beach. Sounds kind of funny, but it's not funny. Walking down to the beach and setting up your home actually on the seashore. You know, so like your furniture, your table, your chairs and all that. And the sea comes in and out all the time. That's how it is, right? We all know that, you know, right? But you living there with the sea coming in and out, you're at risk of tsunami. If a tsunami comes, that will wipe you out, man. Do you know what I mean? Right? And it was like, or even if there wasn't a tsunami, imagine you had your furniture set up when the tide was out, and then the tide comes in, and you're living your life there. Do you know what I mean? Right? That's just an analogy. That's just an example. In this dream, these people were sitting around the table. They were living their life right on the seashore there, and I knew the risk of tsunami was like phenomenally high, man. Like, I knew it, like any second. And I was like sort of talking to them, and I was looking out towards the sea, like, you know, I was like talking, and I was looking at the sea, looking at the sea, looking at the sea, looking at them, and I was thinking, I don't want to be here. Do you know what I mean? Like, I knew it was just so dangerous. Like, I was talking to them, and I knew that it was so dangerous just talking to them. And I kept going backwards and forwards, like up and down, like this pathway from this coast, like, you know. But like I say, I realized, I knew in the dream that they were there at their own risk. Like, they were risking it. They were seriously risking their lives by living there or being there, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? You know. And I feel our Lord's presence on me. Okay, so this is a warning. You need to pray about this. If you live by the coast, you need to be very, 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 very aware of the risk of tsunami. All right, you need to understand this. You know, you really need to understand this. If you're choosing to continue to live by the coast, You are at risk of tsunami, all right? And you'll be living there at your own risk. You're doing so by your own risk, you know? Yeah, it's very serious, man. It's very, very, very serious. And again, the feeling, you know, it wasn't like, we all know what a tsunami is and how it works. But there's this feeling over you, man, that you can't seem to shake. You know, it's like nobody is prepared for this emotional feeling that you feel. Sorry, just not my keys. Now, also in my dream, like, I know that I'm to do survival videos. I know that I'm to teach you survival. And this is what everything in my life is about. It's about teaching you survival. But I saw in the dream, you know, it's not just teaching you survival. I was living survival. Okay, so I was full time. You know, every day of the year, every day, every moment of the day, every moment of the night. It's not just me. It's you. It's all of us. We're going to be living survival. You're going to be living survival. You know, imagine you teach survival. Yeah, it's not even a case of like teaching it. It's living it. And again, I feel our Lord's presence upon me. We're going to be, all of us, right? This is the absolute truth. We're all going to be living survival, day and night, day and night, day and night. Right, so please understand this. We're not looking here at survival like a hobby. It's not a hobby. We're not looking at it maybe something of interest. It's not something of interest. This is going to be our way of living, survival. You know, like knowing your survival skills and bushcraft, you know, knowing how to make a fire, knowing how to put up primitive shelters, knowing how to filtrate water, knowing how to hunt, track and trap, you know, how to prepare your animal for processing it, skinning, gutting it, cooking it, you know, knowing about the dangers in your environment, the wildlife. You need to know this, man. You need to know this. This is for all of us. We are in the end of days. Things are only going to get worse. We are going to be out there at some point off-grid living it. It's the way it is. This is the truth. You need to know your survival. You need to know your survival. We're going to be living it. All right? Does that make sense? Yeah. Those are the two major points that I remember from this dream. Not just teaching survival, but living it 24/7, living it. And that if you live by the coast, you know, you're at risk of tsunami. And you're again, if you live there, or you're near the coast, or you're at the coast, you're doing so at your own risk, but knowing full well that there is a tsunami coming. Don't be ignorant, all right? Like, I saw, like, I'm not being horrible, but I'm telling you as it is. Like, I saw that old man sitting on that table there, chatting away, doing his things on the table right there in tsunami path sort of thing. And it was like he was completely oblivious, like he was like ignorant to it. It's like I don't know what was going on with him, man. And I was like, man, are you sure you want to be sitting here, sort of thing? Like, you know, we're at major risk zone here, major tsunami risk, you know, and you're just sitting here living your life, you know. Yeah, if you choose to live by the coast and dwell, I suppose, by the coast, and you're watching this right now, you're doing so at your own risk. Okay, what you need to do with this video is you need to pray about it, all right, very seriously. And if I was you, I'd get away from the coast. All right, I would seriously get away from the coast. Well, not I would, I will, I do so. Get away from the coast, get away from the coast, get away from the coast. All right, warning, 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 warning to you, like right now, very serious warning. If you're watching this and you live by the coast, get away from the coast. All right, but seriously, pray about this. I used to live by the coast. I now live right sort of slap bang in the middle of the UK now. I used to be right up on the coastline. I used to live. Yeah, but like seriously, pray about this, all right? All right. So that was my dream, man. Very serious stuff. Well, I love you guys. Please pray about everything in this video, all right? In fact, before I say you be safe, Description below. Join the Christian communities. Work with a community. Put a plan in place. Prepare. Watch through the How to Plan playlist. This will talk you through it, alright? Grab the guides. I've just written Essential Survival Skills. Alright, that's uploading onto Amazon right this second as we speak. Essential Survival Skills has all of the survival skills that you need in real life survival, right, in that book. That should be available literally within the next couple of days, man. Grab that book, made it as cheap as possible. So you've got Essential Survival Skills, you've got your manual that will talk you through everything with your community, and your personal planner, alright? Alright, so that's in Dan Shelley books in the description, Christian communities in the description, How to Plan playlist. It's all here to help you. Utilise your community, work together with others, put a plan in place, prepare. Very serious. And pray about it, like so serious, so serious, so serious. Pray about this. Alright? I'll see you soon. Be safe.